Well, this is embarrassing. So, I recorded the whole intro, and I accepted a quest, and, yeah, so we talked to Admiral Quinn, and, yeah, this is kind of embarrassing, because I didn't realize that the recording didn't start. So, to fill you guys in, we talked to Admiral Quinn, and, he, told us that we did a good job after what happened the last 3 episodes. Um, and so he told us we did a good job, and then he gave us command of the Etonial, at which point we customized it, and then he gave us a mission to go save a ship that was starting to have problems. And then I showed you. You know, it's kind of embarrassing because I did not intend to forget to start the recording. Well, you know, first time for everything, even if it's not really. So, all right. Well, to emphasize why I came back, which was the to update the uniforms because we are no longer an ensign. So I like to update the uniforms of my crew. I'll typically do that off screen in between episodes if I can. Unless you guys really want to see, unless you guys really want to see me upgrading the uniforms, but I don't think you do. So I'll show it this time, just to show you what the interface is like. Okay, so I'm gonna modify my person's uniform, Captain Etonial. It takes a little bit to load. Got some slow Wi-Fi. All right, so my rank is no longer an ensign. I'm a lieutenant. And yeah, because I already customized the look of my uniform when this all happened, when I started this game. So now I'm going to cut right now, and I'm going to customize the outfits of my bridge officers, which I can do here. I'm going to make them look very similar to Etonia. So I'm going to have the white plus their correct rank. Alright, so I'll see you guys when I'm done. Okay, now that I'm done doing that, I'm going to show you guys how I modified my starship, and we'll go see that out. And run on the glass, because I'm a good Starfleet. Maybe not. Alright, so as we see here, we got the standard Miranda class. I like to go for the Type 3, because it's a little bit duller, and allows for not hurting my face. So now I'm going to pick the options that I like for my starship. What I like to do is I like to make it look pretty cool, usually like a starfighter. Only because I really like the look of it. Anyways, go Virgo. Now I won't always do this on screen, but I'll usually wind up doing this off screen. Like a ship to look powerful. Ooh. That looks neat. Okay. Now we apply the changes. We exit. And yeah. Now I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. There are a couple cool things you can do here. You can go to acquire ships, get a new starship. Now, there is something I gotta say though, is that if you have real world money, you can buy these things called Zen. And what I do with Zen, what Zen does is it allows you to buy cool ships. Like this one here is an old Constitution class. Looks sort of like the old 1960s era Enterprise. Now you'll see the price is 0 on this one because I've already purchased it on another account. Yeah, so I could buy this one, but I'm gonna try to stick to the standard what you can get without it. So, all right, here you can go to manage ships. As you can see, I only had the one ship. Oh, and that's right. The Admiral gave us some new equipment to attach to our ships. To my ship, rather. And yeah. So I'm going to be upgrading my ship equipment here. And again, I'll typically do this off screen. Just for the sake of my sanity. Because I can't. Because I don't think you guys want to watch me do this every single video. It's not like it affects the aesthetics of my ship, it just makes it a little bit better, more powerful than it otherwise would be. Impulse engines. O'Neill, Lisa. Give him a So, now let's go save that ship. Alright, so as you can see, the changes that we made to our ship in the space dock have been visualized here. Looks pretty darn cool, if I can say so. I'm just gonna go to warp.
My friend sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons. I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew, a thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. But I fear that this conflict may be our undoing.
Now, for those of you who don't watch Star Trek or don't know who he was, that was Leonard Nimoy. He was the original actor who played Spock in Star Trek. So, kind of a big deal. He was the second in command of the USS Enterprise. Pretty good ship. I should say the second in command of 2 captains of the USS Enterprise. Sorry, not 2, just 1. Just Captain James T. Kirk. And he was also a science officer for Captain Pike.
This is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
All right, let's get there. Come on, I see it. All right, we gotta rescue the Azura.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured. Taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Tavrel, keep tracking that distress signal. Alright. Now we have to go help them. Alright. Sir, picking up... Sensors are picking up several light attack craft on an intercept course. We need to deal with them before we can render aid to the USS Azura. Alright, full power to shields. Helm, take us in range. This is a little mini game for collecting resources. You'll use resources to do research and development, amongst various other things later in the game. I recommend you just pick them up when you see them. Captain, I'm detecting elevated radiation levels on the Azura. I've alerted the transporter chief of the situation. She can brief you before you beam over to the Azura. Away team, report to the transporter room. Alright, so this is more typical of what you'll see. You'll see the captain plus 4 other people as the air quotes away team. Now, fun fact. This mission is generally going to be your first mission if you do not do the tutorial. As you can see here, I'm currently 2 levels above I'm 2 levels above where this mission normally starts. One of the benefits of doing the tutorial, even if you know how to play the game. Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir. Try and keep a lock on us and prepare to transport survivors. Alright, everyone's ready to go. Let's beam out. Sir, I'm picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are the Azura's captain and crew, but the rest are Orion. Plasma leaks are blocking our path to the survivors. We need to use consoles to safely vent the plasma. Alright, rescuing survivors is our top priority. What's in here? Alright, I'm the wrong career type. And see, that can happen. Oh, hello. Alright, let's take these guys down. Okay, so a little thing about Orion women called vixens. And for good reason, too. They, fun fact, a male character cannot injure them for very long. Because, at least in Star Trek lore, they emit a pheromone which kind of attracts all males. Actually, I think... don't hold me to this, because I haven't actually fact-checked this. But I think that the Star Trek... The running joke in sci-fi about green women aliens just being attractive to men was a joke that started in Star Trek based on the Orions. Alright, so now we've deactivated all the leaks. Scanning the warp core, Captain. Catastrophic failure of antimatter containment. Warp core breach is imminent. Blech, I can talk. Captain, unless the breach is contained, the Azura will be destroyed.
We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship. I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
I'll help your crew. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, and if you have an engineering character, you have a chance of stabilizing the warp core. Whereas if you have the science career, you have a chance of helping the injured people. Alright. And this is where the tactical knowledge comes into play. Alright, when you were in the academy, you studied mission reports from the USS Archer. In one instance, crew on the Archer reconfigured a plasma conduit and used it to disable a group of Klingons who had boarded their vessel. You might be able to do something similar. Alright. Let's do that. Alright. That trick was a one-trick wonder, so it's kind of sad. This is what I mean. You can, if you had a science career, you can scan the injured crewmen. Unfortunately, I am not a science officer. Go to the transporter room. We'll be right behind you. Away team to Etonial. Chief, are you ready to transport? The Azura's radiation levels are returning to normal. Survivors of the Azura's crew are on the transport pad. We don't have much time. Get these people off the ship now. We have them, sir. Sensors detect more Orion ships on the way, Captain. We need you back on the bridge. Oh, it feels good to be needed. But Boy, I wish it were under better circumstances. Alright, quick team, let's get back over there. Come on. Beam out. Alright, we gotta go to the bridge. Everyone's okay, good. Come on. We all gotta go to the bridge. Alright, Captain, incoming message from the Orions, putting it on screen.
Leave now if you know what's good for you, Starfleet. We're taking the ship, her crew, and her cargo.
The Azura and her crew are under Starfleet's protection. All power to forward shields. Fire when ready. That's just dandy. Woo! That was tough. Oh, hello. You can die now. I wouldn't mind. Come on. Alright. Oof. Just a reminder, if you're too close to a ship when it gets destroyed, it's very possible that your ship can also get damaged. Captain, we need to get within range and try to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott. Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment. We have her, Captain. Woo! About time, too. Alright. Captain Brott is safely aboard, sir, and just in time, too. We got her just before the ship exploded. Captain Brott has requested that we take her and her crew to Sector Space. Starfleet will get them home from there. She said she would be happy to speak with you if you wish. I'll speak with the captain.
My crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
What was the Azura's mission?
The Azura was a transport ship, best in the quadrant. Mostly I hauled medical supplies or farming equipment, but I had room in the cargo bays for a little of everything. I have one customer who is just crazy for Tranya. I don't save the galaxy on a regular basis like you Starfleet types do, but hauling cargo is a good way to make a living. I'm helping people in my own way.
I have another
Save my
question.
crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
What will you do
Go back
now?
to Valaris for a few weeks, I suppose. I have enough latinum saved up to get me back on my feet. As soon as I can get another ship, I'll be doing transport runs again. I have customers waiting.
Alright.
My crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
Well, thank you. That is all, Captain. Ready to leave the system under your command, sir? Not yet. There's actually some things I wanted to do. I'm actually going to try and collect the, okay, let's get off this full impulse. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collect all this and I'm gonna collect all the anomaly all the materials, and I will meet you back in sector space. Alright, let's talk.
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Thank you, sir. Next time, we take on diplomatic orders from Admiral Jor-El Quinn. I'll see you guys then.